Hello, this is Reiki Master Angelia with Works of Arts, Reiki 3, and Natural Complementary Healing Training Programs. Last time we left off talking about the liver and the gallbladder, and now we're going to take up talking about the prostrate. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to massage the prostrate with teal green spiritual healing oil to soften it and reduce its size. At the same time, enlarge the tube which passes the urine and strengthen it so that it will remain clear under pressure. Visualize that the prostrate, the testicles, the penis, and the entire area are flooded with luminous white light. Finish by visualizing them bathed in cerulean blue. Now, you don't have to work on men if you don't want to. There are women who, for one reason or another, only want to work on other women, or men and men. That's up to you if you want to work on the opposite sex. Totally up to you. Respiratory ailments. Pneumonia, asthma, bronchitis. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize the fluid draining from the lungs. Then see a cooling force field extinguishing the heat in the congested area. A warm spiritual healing oil is then projected into the image for pain killing. Close the white crystal soothing light saturating the lung area, including the inner lining of the lungs and throat. Give the entire body a stimulating vitality energy charge. Emphysema has more steps necessary. You may observe that the lung area seems distended, stiff, and larger than normal, while the internal walls appear dry and covered in spots with what seems to be blisters. Tiny distended air sacs may also be visible in one or both lungs. Visualize these sacs drained and the blisters healed. Visualize the lungs are gently wrapped in sun gold to restore elasticity. Bathe the clients in teal green light for refreshment. Repeat at 12-hour intervals until these no longer appear and check 48 hours later, and then repeat entire procedure. Skin ailments. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Begin communication with the client's inner mind by telepathically washing all the affected parts with a powerful spiritual germicide. Once you feel the area is free of all external irritation from germs, visualize that all damaged skin is being healed and replaced with perfect new skin. Then see the entire affected area flooded with the luminous white light and then forest green light to speed the growth of the new skin. See the teal green flowing into the immune system and glands to rebuild healthy tissue and energize these glands. Cysts, carbuncles, and pimples. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. These can be visualized as lifted out by a laser beam. Visualize the application of opaque violet skin peeler to the area of warts and moles. Visualize that as this peels off. All the growths are removed, leaving beautiful smooth skin. Regarding tumors, check to see if they are malignant. If not, visualize it getting smaller until it is completely gone. Then visualize a luminous white light coming into the top of the client's head, filling the body. Visualize that it changes into cerulean blue to soothe the itching and green to purify the blood and cleanse the irritants from it. Repeat as necessary. Eczema and shingles. Many cases are the result of allergies and need to be treated with the allergy treatments. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Give the auto-suggestion to the client's inner mind to repeat the process every 6 hours until the external physical condition is healed. The lymph system specifically needs cleansing, followed by a complete gland and organ treatment. Finish with turquoise light. Stomach and bowel problems. Appendicitis. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to clean out his or her appendix. Visualize that all foreign matter is being removed that may be lodged there by luminous white light. If the appendix is twisted, bent, or kinked, visualize that it straightens out. A teal green light brings it to the proper temperature. Visualize cooling, soothing cerulean blue energy packed around the appendix until all inflammation and swelling have gone. Diarrhea. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Determine the cause and threat according to instruction given for that dysfunction. Fill the entire colon with luminous white light to wash out all particles of food, decomposed material, poison, and viruses. The energy holding these dissipates into the ethers, and the physical body will dispose of them appropriately. Visualize that the client's colon is covered with pain cleaning and calming cerulean blue and teal green light until a complete healing has been accomplished. Finish with iridescent white light and repeat as necessary. Diverticulitis. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize and telepathically communicate that the small mucus-like sacs, which were clinging to the walls of the intestine, are healing from the inside out, leaving a smooth, healthy surface. As with other colon problems, fill the entire colon with luminous white to wash out all particles of food, decomposed material, poison, and viruses. The energy holding these dissipates into the ethers, and the physical body will dispose of them appropriately. Visualize that the client's colon is covered with a pain-clearing cerulean blue energy until it is completely healed. Impaction. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize that the client's entire bowels, intestines, and rectum are being gently flushed by spiritual oil to break up any impaction. The energy holding these dissipates into the ethers, and the physical body will dispose of them appropriately. Visualize that the client's colon is covered with a pain-clearing and calming cerulean blue and teal green light until a complete healing has been accomplished. Hemorrhoids. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to clean out his or her intestines. Visualize that all foreign matter is being removed that may be lodged there. See it filled with luminous white light to shrink and teal green to cool it to the proper temperature. Visualize soothing cerulean blue energy packed around the rectal area until all inflammation and swelling have gone. Finish with pearl pink and iridescent white light bathing the entire body to align the flow of divine timing. Rectal itching. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to visualize that an opaque violet light is filling the entire digestive system. This healing energy starts at the throat with a spray-like rotating swab effect and moves downward, cleaning out every crack and wrinkle, especially in the intestines and through the rectum, removing any pinworms or infection. Then a spiritual alkaline solution with luminous white light coats all the tissue surfaces internally to eliminate the acid condition and flush the system via the kidneys. A spiritual anesthetic paste finishes the treatment and is repeated until all healing is complete. Stomach ulcer. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to fill the entire stomach with luminous white light and heal the ulcer and soothe all inflammation. Visualize the client's aura filled with turquoise blue to calm and relieve tension. Torn tissue ailments. Hernia. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize the organ that is protruding is pulled back in place and the tear is closed with spiritual tape. Saturate with luminous white light and pearl pink light. Muscle. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize the muscle is repaired with forest green light. Ruptured artery. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Visualize the wound is closed with spiritual tape. Bathe in cerulean blue light. Virus. Connect your inner mind with the inner mind of the client. Telepathically communicate to the client to instruct their autonomic system to visualize that a sun gold and iridescent white light is flooding the body to destroy viruses. Eating and drinking with spiritual consciousness. The following is a portion of a ritual channeled by Susan Hoover from her spiritual guides and ancestral helpers. When a person in the world of form, the physical world, eats food in an aware and conscious way, the person communicates with the food, but mostly the vibration of love in the food. Love from those who prepared the food, love from the plants and animals who gave themselves to be food on your plate. It is the love vibration that the body takes in. That is what nurtures the body, mind, and spirit. Fast foods fill the stomach quickly and allow the person in the world of form to just go on about the day and fill up, giving no thought to love, to the real actions that are taking place, to the symbolism of the giving and receiving of love that is going on. This is causing the people in the world to be overweight. They feel no love coming from their food. They must eat and eat to fill up the void of love. Not nearly enough food is available to fill up that feeling of void, so they supersize in order to get some feeling of satisfaction. If people simply slowed down and ate consciously, focusing on the love in the ritual, taking time to give and receive love in the food, people would be much healthier, thinner. They wouldn't need so much to fill the void. And the nutrients in the food would truly enrich their beings. Overall body, mind and spirit maintenance. For prevention of body breakdown, drink purified water that has been charged by the solar and lunar energy in a glass container for 24 hours. Clear quartz crystal, rose quartz, and other gemstones can activate and accelerate the energy charging. Avoid all processed food, white flour and white sugar. Eat organic foods that have not been sprayed with insecticides or modified. Jordan Rubin has written books on the diet for optimum body function due to his recovery from several serious debilitating ailments by the time he was 19 years old. He explains the connection of health to digestion and the emotional function connected to the Chinese concept of the gut. In his book, The Maker's Diet, and another entitled Restoring Your Digestive Health, he outlines a complete approach to a longer, more productive, and happier life that was enjoyed by ancient primitive cultures before all the contamination of preservatives and poisons in modern-day agriculture. It is time to take charge of our own health through wise choices, accessing the mind-body link, and our spiritual gifts. Our thought and feelings are a core factor in what we are creating in our bodies. They contribute to stress and illness. Let go of emotions of grief, regret, anger, and fear so that you can move forward. Visualize the end result you choose as already achieved. Use your words for pleasure and empowerment for self and others. Affirmations are creative force fields. Use them wisely. Affirm, I am worthy of love and inner peace, and I hold these qualities. I see my dreams come true. What I can conceive and believe, I achieve. And of course, you can make up your own, affirmations, whatever pertains to you that you think will help you on a daily basis. Leave the past behind as we are standing at the portal of the Sacred Heart where we are all one. We cannot enter this domain with all the baggage of sadness and anger at self and others. We are in a time of manifestation with the spring solstice. And of course, now we're at the fall solstice. Join in the worldwide energy wave of mass consciousness shift to anchor peace, harmony, love, and truth. And we need that in the world today, don't we? This is a way we can take positive action to create a better world in our lives and on a global level. When two or more are gathered together in a common focus, or in His name, the power to change the world is multiplied 1,000 times more than if one person was doing this alone. Imagine what we can accomplish. The energies that are pulsating into the planet are enabling us to have instant manifestation in our life, work, and relationships as we become fifth world human beings. It is a time of healing and letting go of the past as we lovingly embrace our inner child. Hold the conscious of gratitude in these transformational times of our world's evolution. And here's a little bibliography here if you're interested. Andrews Ted, 1995, Animal Speaks, The Spiritual and Magical Powers of Creatures Great and Small, Llewellyn Publications, St. Paul, Minnesota. Bibb, Ben and Weed Joseph, 1976, Amazing Secrets of Psychic Healing, Parker Publishing West Nyack, New York. Hay Louise, 1999, You Can Heal Your Body, Hay House Press, Carlsbad, California. Maltz, Maxwell, MD, 1969, Psycho-Cybernetics, Prentice Hall Publishing, New York. Reed Henry, 1993, Psychic is of the Soul, Edgar Cayce Group, Virginia Beach, West Virginia. Rubin, Jordan, and Brosco, Joseph, 2003, Restoring Your Digestive Health, Berkeley Books, Twin Stream Books, Kensington Publishing Corporation, New York. Rubin Jordan, 2004, The Maker's Diet, Twin Stream Books, Kensington Publishing Corp., Berkeley, New York. In case you want to check out any of those books and read it further to get more information than what I just gave you here. Mind gems. Number 1, touch and hear. Switches on hearing. With the palm of your right hand, cover point 1, which is located 2 inches to the right side of the navel. So it'd be, you can't see it, but 2 inches to the right side of your navel and 1.5 inches down from the navel. And then hold that for 12 seconds. And of course, you're beaming Reiki into this area. 2, touch the top of your head. Brings attention to present time. Cover the soft spot on top of your head with the fingers of the right hand. Hold for 12 seconds. Cover the soft spot with fingers of the left hand and hold for 12 seconds. And of course, you're beaming Reiki into this area. Cross and touch the back of your head. Clears fear. Switches on the brain. Cone your fingers, like a cone, of the right hand and touch the left bone at the base of the skull. So you'd be, going around. At the same time, cone the fingers of the left hand and touch the right bone in the base of the skull. So you're going to be crossing them back here. I really can't do that when I do it my own way. So, do what works for you physically. Hold for 12 seconds, reverse the action, and hold for another 12 seconds. Switch on. Clears electrical system, restores balance. And ever since I was a little kid and got electrocuted, I can feel electrical fields in the back of my neck. Which is not always a good thing, especially if you're alone and you feel one. But, so this is helpful if you have that sort of thing going on. Touch the pads of all 4 fingers and the thumb of the left and right hands together at the same time, like, the steeple thing that you might have learned as a kid. And then hold that for 12 seconds. That's basically grounding you. Cross and touch at the shoulders. Balances the negative and positive charges and polarity, like doing some little Macarena there, I don't know. Place the right hand on the left shoulder. At the same time, place the left hand on the right shoulder. Hold for 12 seconds. Reverse the action. Hold for 12 seconds. And again, you're beaming Reiki into these areas. Cross and touch at back of neck. Clears anger and being uncentered. And that's, where you would put it. Yeah, I can't even do it. Can't even get that far. But, if you can, go for it. If not, you can always put your hands that way. Whatever way works for you. We're all physically differently abled. Place the right hand on the left back of the neck where it connects to the shoulder. At the same time, place left hand on the right back of the neck. Hold for 12 seconds. Reverse the action. And hold for 12 seconds. Cross and touch at the hairline. Restores color hues. Used when yelling, after you've yelled. Or feeling rage or violence. Touch the pads of your right fingers to the left side of your forehead at the hairline. At the same time, touch the left finger pads to the right side of the hairline. So you're going to be like this. And hold for 12 seconds, again beaming Reiki into this area. Reverse the action and hold for another 12 seconds. Cross and touch at the mid-forehead. Clears negative emotions. Alters thoughts and changes emotions. Touch your right finger pads to the left mid-forehead. At the same time, touch the left finger pads to the right mid-forehead. So it's going to be, like this. Hold for 12 seconds. Reverse the action. Then hold for 12 seconds. And again, you're going to be beaming Reiki into that area. Cross and touch at the navel. Clears hate, terror, and rage. Touch your right finger pads to the left side of your navel. And of course, you can't see this on this little camera here. At the same time, touch your left finger pads to the right side of the navel as well as you can. And if you can't do that, you can do same, like I said, we're all our bodies are different. We have to do what works for us. Touch, hold them for 12 seconds, reverse action, and then hold that for 12 seconds. And again, like I said, we're all differently, abled. So cross and touch the crown of your head. Clears the remembrance of what has traumatized you. Touch your right finger pass to the left side of the crown of your head, like, over here. 1.5 inch back from the soft spot. At the same time, touch your left finger pass to the right side of the crown of your head. So again, I'm not sure I can do that. Well, maybe I can a little bit. Hold for 12 seconds, and then reverse the action and hold for 12 seconds. And again, you're beaming Reiki into the area. Cross and touch at the thymus. Clears shock, anxiety, and destruction of self. Feelings of that. Touch the right finger pass to the left side of the thymus gland, 2 inches down from the top of your sternum, just below the prominent bone on the sternum. At the same time, touch the left finger pass to the right side of the thymus gland. So it would be, like that. Hold for 12 seconds. Reverse the action. And then hold for another 12 seconds. Again, beaming Reiki into the area. Envision. Used to bring to you all you desire to have in your world, such as happiness, prosperity, perfect colors, perfect sounds, etc. With your dominant hand, cone your fingers and touch the pineal gland between your eyes. So it would be right there. Hold until you have visualized all your desires. So you can visualize all these things, and then what one of my masters said was, if you're not sure how long, go ahead and do it for 30 seconds. That way, you're sure that you've done it for long enough. Okay, the chakra guide. Understanding the subtle energy centers of the body. And I know we touched on these in, previous programs 1 and 2, but we're going to talk about them more because they're important, in Reiki and in yoga. These are things you're going to need to learn about. In Sanskrit, an ancient Indian language, chakra means energy wheel. The chakras are invisible energy centers of the body, interfacing between the physical and subtle worlds. Chakras are centers of consciousness, Chaitanya, manifested by subtle energy called Sukshma. Geez, I can't talk today. Sukshma prana. Their gross physical counterparts, built by their lower vibrations, are the various pleasures of the body. Plexuses. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. The various plexuses of the body. And of course, some of them have to do with that too. But we're not going to go there. Although related to physical organs, they are not detectable, consisting only of subtle energy. Chakras have been studied in India and Tibet for thousands of years as part of Tantric yoga. The attempt to achieve union with the divine. Now, I know some people, I mentioned years ago, I was getting into Tantric yoga, and some people thought that meant something else, and they got a little excited about that. I'm like, yeah, it's not what you're thinking it is. Chakras link the astral and physical dimension through nadis, which are similar to the meridians of Chinese medicine. The nadis channel prana, or vital energy. Prana is a similar concept to qi, or ki, as used in Chinese medicine. Below are some brief descriptions of each chakra. The densest chakra is the first. My goodness. and the most subtle is the 7th. The 5 lower chakras relate to physical functions, and the 6 to the higher. 6 relates to the mind, and the 7th to pure consciousness, or your soul. These descriptions are meant only as a very brief guide, like I say, because we touched on these before. Further study and training is recommended for a fuller appreciation. And if you're studying Reiki, I recommend you study yoga as well, because those two kind of go very well together. Included are the Sanskrit names for each of the 7 primary chakras. The Sanskrit words are shown below. And you heard our bell, so that's all for today. This is Works of Heart's Reiki and Natural Complementary Healing Training Program, Part 8. So I hope you found this educational and informational. That's all for now. Until next time.